Hi, Kevin Coop here, and this is FaceTime with the Content Guy. I have a number of things on my mind this morning that I want to talk to you about. The first is that Samsung, this is according to a Washington Post story, Samsung, fresh off the recall of the Galaxy Note 7 smartphones, has decided that they are going to recall 2.8 million top-loading washing machines. And they're doing it because the company said they can become dangerous when you load lots of bulky stuff in them. When they say dangerous, they're serious. Apparently, the washing machines have caused a number of injuries, including a broken jaw and a severely damaged shoulder. I mean, really? I mean, this is not my idea of disruption. But what's interesting to me about this is that Samsung is the very same company that is developing a washing machine that basically can go online when it starts to run low on detergent and order its own detergent from Amazon. Which, when you think about it, is kind of cool. But I'm a little worried here because here you have this washing machine, and not only can it place orders via e-commerce, but it actually can attack its human masters. I think we're talking Judgment Day. I think we're talking maybe Skynet, Samsung, Skynet, or maybe Delos Corporation. I don't know, but it makes me a little bit uneasy. The second thing I wanted to talk to you about was a Los Angeles Times story, which was about a survey conducted by a hotel trade association in which they found out that a lot of hotels are beginning to offer certain things for free while discontinuing the offering of other things that people got used to. Like they're beginning more and more to offer things like free Wi-Fi and free parking and free breakfast in the morning. But they're getting rid of things like pools and mini bars and room service. And basically, this is very clear, right? Hotel industry is facing a lot of disruption, including from organizations like Airbnb, which have as many rooms as any hotel chain in the world, maybe more, and yet Airbnb doesn't own a building or a room, right? So having been disrupted, they have to figure out what's going to be relevant to our customers, what's going to be resident to our customers. It's yet another example of the kind of impact that disruption can have. And finally, I wanted to circle back a little bit and talk about a piece that I did right here on FaceTime last week, which was about disruption taking place in the therapy business. I talked about this new service called Talkspace, which is basically allows people to access online or via phone a kind of therapy. Some people call it speed shrinking, therapy that people can get, at pretty much 24/7. And I thought that was really kind of interesting. Basically one of the things that I found though is when I was trying to be a little bit of a wise guy about it. And I talked about the fact that, if you use Talkspace instead of an actual therapist, it means you don't have to worry about your therapist going off to the Hamptons for a month every summer. You're going to always have access to it. Now, I got a couple of emails that suggested to me that maybe people thought that I was minimizing the importance of actual therapists or actual therapy. And nothing could be farther from the truth. Not at all. I think those things are a legitimate therapy for people who want it or need it is absolutely important. I was talking about disruption. I wasn't talking about how important therapy is. In fact, if Talkspace makes it more accessible and more available to people, I think that's even better. I know I get in trouble sometimes because it sounds to people like I don't take anything seriously, and that's simply not true. I just don't take a lot of things seriously. Anyway, that's what's on my mind this morning, and as always, I want to hear what's on your mind.